Sutton away win, 2-0, must be delighted.
Yeah, I think it's those types of wins that determine where you can finish in the league, if I'm being honest. It was a hard game in many respects, defending the hill in the second half. I thought Solihull threw a lot of long stuff at us, especially the long throw that they had. And we had to defend very well today, but I thought we were clinical in the chances we had. Good finishes from Lafayette and Dundas, and a well-deserved away win.
Important to get the first goal in these games.
Always important in any game, and I felt that we'd had a couple of good opportunities prior to that, but when great interception from Taylor, good reverse ball, and Ross has finished. Pleased for him because I think his work rate deserves the goal. And then Craig has come and scored a really good second. But our biggest complaint was we just couldn't see how the first goal that we scored was offside. One, the cross was put backwards, and two, Craig came from behind the defender. So we didn't feel particularly happy at that point, but it was good to get the goal initially. But as I said, we felt we should have been 1-0 up anyway.
After the first goal, Solihull was under real pressure just before half-time and had to defend very hard. Yeah, and in football matches you need a bit of luck, and we know that George Carline's fantastic in the air. He's got into the box, great header. He's unlucky it's hit the inside of the post and come out, and we needed that little bit of luck, because I think at 1-1 that would have potentially changed the game, but the luck was with us on this occasion, and I think we deserved it overall today, and a very good defensive performance. The second half again had to battle hard, but nice to see the second goal go in and just take all the pressure off.
Yeah, again, it would have been nice if we could have got it a bit earlier, because they were throwing everything at us at that point. But again, I think defensively we looked solid. I can't remember Jamie making a save at all in the second half. But you never know with these long throws, one little flick and it falls to someone. So no, I mean the nerves were there until we got the second. Would have been nice if it had been a bit earlier, but it wasn't to be.
Obviously done some work on those long throws, but I don't think there was one the Sutton head didn't get on when it came in.
Well, by having Louis John, Dean Beckwith and Jamie Collins and Aswood in there, that back four, they're all decent headers of the ball, could probably all play up. They all could play at centre half if you needed them to, and that was probably needed today. Again, we've done it without Walton, Bailey and Eastman. Simon nearly made it today, not quite. And when you think that we've been doing it with a midfield really it's got more mobility and more attacking birth than it has maybe defensive now. So I think that again Kenny Davis has really showed his worth today. He's protected us well, and some good 7 and 8 performances out there from most people.
And Tom Bolruma as well, looking as though he'd never, as you said in the interview on Thursday, looking as though he'd never been away at times. Yeah, and if we, that first goal, which we feel was no problem with it, had gone in, that was typical Tom. He's won the ball back. He's good little cross, and Craig's finished. And Bairdy said to me that's a great start to his loan, but I thought he was very good today in what he did. He helped the team as well defensively. I mean, fantastic tackle. When he was clean through, it was good. It was actually a well-won tackle as well. And those little things in games are massive. And Tom was always one who'd work hard for the team as well. Doing the commentary, I did notice how much the attacking midfielders were getting back to win the ball when Solihull were getting forward. Josh Taylor as well in the first half. One is a lot. Yeah, well, that's part of what we do. The fact that we've got these attacking midfielders in there, they have got a defensive aspect to the game. And when we play a diamond, I think Cadogan and Taylor in particular have worked particularly hard for what you might consider wingers. They've become midfield players, and the work rate, for example, Aldershot and Hartlepool, it shines through, and this team has got a fantastic work ethic attached to it. Now, after a good away win, go back to two home games in the next 10 days.
Yeah, and we talked before. We talked on Thursday about trying to get 7 points out of the next 9, trying to turn the good performances from draws into wins. I think that was a really important win today. It wasn't the best fluent game you're ever going to watch. But it's a game that away from home. I think we got beat here 3-0 last year. They beat us 3-1 at home, and it's nice to pay them back with something this time.
All right, thanks, Paul. Very much.
Thanks, Tony. Cheers.